Today we are going to a subtropical oasis. There you go.
This morning we're heading to the Whangarei Quarry Gardens and I'm driving.
Very serious business.
So if you guys watched yesterday's episode, you saw that I broke my arm, but we're not going to be stopping our activities every single day just because of that, but we're going to be taking it a little bit slower for the next 3 days.
Well, believe it or not, it's day one of me breaking my arm and I'm already carrying the bag.
The Quarry Gardens are just a short drive from Whangarei city centre, and at the entrance you can either go in for free or make a donation, because the whole Quarry Gardens is run by volunteers and they've done an amazing job because this is a pretty awesome garden. To be honest, when we heard of the Quarry Gardens, we couldn't imagine a quarry actually being a place that looks good, but they've done an amazing job here. There's so many different subtropical plants because it actually in the Northland region of New Zealand, which is currently where we are at the moment, they have a subtropical climate, meaning they have high rainfall but the highest temperatures in New Zealand, which is perfect for all these subtropical native and exotic plants. On top of that, the stones from the quarry actually radiate heat to help these subtropical plants thrive. So that's another key to this garden. And as a result, there's some amazing plants and trees growing here, including this really spiky one.
Ooh. Ah. It hurts. Oh, it really does hurt. It's so prickly. This tree is fierce.
The huge variety of plants in this garden is absolutely mind-boggling. It feels like almost every single time we turn our heads we see a bunch of at least 10 different plants that we've never seen before. It's quite impressive, the different colors that we can see, as well as the different textures and shades. It's so cool. Plus on top of that, it's winter right now and all the flowers are actually in bloom, which is really unusual in New Zealand and gives a whole new feel to the place, unlike anything else in the country.
As per usual, Laura is taking about a million pictures.
To be quite honest, the walk toward the lake is actually not that long, but it takes us super long because we stop every 2 seconds to take a ton of pictures.
Look at that one, for instance. It's like almost in flowers, but not in flowers, but it's just like, looks like a purple grape. Look at that. I love it.
All the waterfalls that you're seeing right here are man-made, and so is the lake that we're heading to. The tallest waterfall in here is 40 meters.
But just behind us, if you can see, the shape of the mountain is really quarry-like. You can see the different layers where the truck used to drive all the way down, because a quarry is usually built into a big spiral on the side, where the main hole in the middle is the main mine, basically. You can really kind of feel and see the shape of the quarry right here, still within the garden.
As we're heading toward the lakes, a few signs tell us more about the history of the area. It was a massive quarry between 1944 to 1974, then it was used basically as a rubbish dump. It was completely abandoned and turned into a garden only in the 1990s. Since then it has blossomed into this amazing place to hang out in Whangarei. Although it would have been a really sad place to visit in the 1990s when it was a big dump, it's quite amazing to see that in only a few decades it was turned into something so beautiful. It's a pure amazing example of what humans can do if we actually decide to do something good with our time rather than destroying everything around us. I genuinely love this place.
Alright, so we've just been caught by some pretty heavy rain, so we hide under some trees and slowly make our way back toward the car.
That's just a prime example of what the weather is like in New Zealand. All of a sudden the weather can change dramatically and we had no idea it was gonna rain today. But as soon as it started raining, it stops and we can stop huddling underneath the tree and get on with all the amazing walking tracks around the Quarry Gardens. There's actually maps at the entrance of the Quarry Garden so you can look at all the different walking trails around, but for Robin and I, we're just basically seeing where our feet take us, and it takes us to some pretty amazing places. On the way back we take a trail on the opposite side of the stream to where we came, and we find a little banana tree enclosure which is really cool. On top of all the walking tracks, there's all these little side gardens that you can check out as well, like the Bromeliad Garden, the Fragrant Camellia Garden, the Arid Garden, and and the Five Senses Garden, which we're going to show you in just a bit. But meanwhile, we're continuing on the track.
Look. This ain't right. Leaves aren't supposed to be this size, bigger than my hand. Have you ever seen a leaf as big as your hand?
Banana trees.
Alright, moving on from there, the next thing that we're going to be checking out is the industrial heritage. Because yes, that was a big quarry, and yes, that was a big part of the Whangarei history, so there is a few relics of this past which are exposed around the garden. Then we are moving on to the Five Senses Garden, which is quite cool, where you can experiment with different plants through your senses, and Laura discovered more fruits.
This is a pineapple plant. I've never seen a pineapple plant before. This is amazing.
And little Laura's discovery journey continues with mint.
Oh, this one's good, it's mint.
Yeah. Would you like to taste it?
Nope, don't like mint.
Oh, you don't?
Alright, this wraps it up for today. It was an awesome 3 things to do in Whangarei. If you guys are hanging around the area, it's definitely something worth checking out. It's pretty mellow, it's pretty awesome, and no matter the weather, you'll have fun.
You know what's really cool with my arm right here is that I can attach the microphone just right here, and it's pretty neat. So honestly, that's a winner. I wish I broke my arm earlier. That's what I want to say. Look how easy that is. Usually I have to go through the collar, go under the shirt. That's just right here, and no one sees the microphone. Oh my god, everybody that does any travel vlogging or any kind of travel related stuff should break a bone. That's my professional opinion.